Alright, got a 2022 Polaris RZR XP 1000. Doing a oil change or a 50-hour service on it. I went ahead and bought the Polaris kit. Oil change kit comes with everything you need. 3 quarts of oil and a filter and a washer for your drain plug. So I'll walk you through how to do that. We'll start by draining the oil. Your drain plug is going to be, I'll show you with my flashlight. Drain plug's going to be right here. So it's going to be a Torx, or not a Torx, a hex socket. I'll tell you what size here in a sec when I find out, because I always forget. But start out by draining the oil first. Your oil filter, show you where it is. This is all on the driver's side. Flashlight's a little bit bright, but it's right there on the front of the engine. Pretty accessible. There's also a compartment if you can get through in the cabin. That'll put you right there at the oil filter. So you'll pull that off, and then your fill plug is gonna be right here. So you'll open that up right there, pour your oil in. There's your spark plugs, your air box. I usually open up my air box, take the air filter out, blow it out. Every time I do, and wipe out in the air box, just because it's always so dusty in there where we ride in West Virginia. And your dipstick is right here on your passenger side. Jeez, this light is bright. It makes it hard to see, but it's right there. So you'll just pop that out, check your oil level. I usually pull the first 2 in, check the level. It's usually low, and then I'll add the last one, and it'll be a little bit high. You fire it up, let the oil filter fill up, and it'll be right on the money. So I'll get back to you whenever I get the oil drained out. Maybe I'm adding it, and I'll show you how I blow the air filter out. Alright, so got the air filter out. It's obviously dusty. This is why I say to change them out, because all kinds of dust in there. So I'll blow that out, and then the oil drain plug, I got that one out. So it's draining right now. It is a 6mm hex head to get that out. And then these, to get the air filter off, it was just these 4 clips right here that hold it on. So I'll blow the air filter out and then wipe out the air box. And then I will come back to you when I'm adding the oil. Open it up, show you what all's in here, and where that gasket goes and all that. So alright, so it's time to add the oil here. So with these, they're perfectly the right amounts for how much the RZR holds. So you pretty much don't really have to do much measuring. You just pour it all in. It comes with 2 big quarts and this little mini pint here. So there's the first one. And here's the second one. And last but not least, It's the little pint one. Oops. So you just pour that in. And then come over here. Check your dipstick. Let me grab the light. Be right back. Alright, so here's the dipstick. Got my light here. So pull it out. And the level is right on the money. Just a little bit above. But they do that because whenever you go to start it and you check the level afterwards, it'll be just right. Alright, and so I also wanted to show you on the razors good things to check. And grease. You got your drive shaft. It has a little greaser right there. Gosh, this light is just so bright. Let's get a little greaser right there on that one. And I thought it had one. I think they did away with the ones on the sway bar bushings. But they also have another one up here. I think on your front drive shaft. I think maybe you might have to spin it around, but there's one under there. And I'll have to look in the book, but I think there might also be another one. I can't remember if it's a 2-seater or a 4-seater thing, but there should be like a coupler right here where there's the two drive shafts meet, and there should be one there as well. So those are all the places you can grease. I also usually I'll jack up the razor, check my wheel bearings and tie rod ends, make sure I don't have excessive play. You can check your brake rotors right there. Usually you can just look at them and be able to tell if they're getting worn down. You know, we're at 1,000 miles here, so I expect to be replacing some of these things in the next 1,000. But anyways, that is how you do an oil change on a RZR. 2022. Here she is.